Alright, let's see if this thing is working. I think it is. Let's try this game out. If you can hear me, just let me know. If you can't hear me, let me know. Let's find out. So I found this game recently from just, obviously, I mean, it's not even that new anymore, but it's fun. I just started playing it. I just started playing this game, and it's like addicting to play. And you know what? Why not play a quick, easy game and talk about trading? Like, that's what I like to do. That's all I'm all about. What's up, man? What's going on, Risky Biscuits? Just comment on your Twitter. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. If you commented any ideas for a future video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and comment on the community board. That's where I'm going to read those. Friday night made, Ravi, good to go. Awesome, man. Awesome. I'm glad you guys can hear. What's up? Let's see if I can be the imposter. I've only been the imposter once in this game, and usually, God, I'm always the crewmate, man. Always fucking crewmate. I want to be the imposter. I want to, like, get rid of some people, but actually I was the imposter twice. The first time I got busted right the freaking way, and then after that, I won the second time. But I've never played on my computer. I've always played. Really? Whoa, okay. How's this not gonna happen? What's going on? Okay, that's not it. What's up, bro? What's up, Rodrigo? How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Really, guys, I want to know how your trading has been. How things have been going. Have y'all been trading pretty well? How this week? It's a brand new month, brand new year. How has everything been for y'all? Because I know it can be challenging. Trading for me, Parmit, it's been good, man. It's been a good year so far. It's the beginning of the year. It's January 15th. I can't complain. I'm really happy with how I've been trading. And actually, there's some future episodes. I've been doing a lot of interviews lately that are going to be coming out soon, talking more about specifics on how my trading has been going. But to give you a recap, it's been going really well. This week was a big improvement. Damn, they already voted off. Oh, shit. You already lost. That's ridiculous. That's crazy. Well, for me, I think today was a really good day. And the reason why it was a good day is because I executed very well. Like, I had plans, executed the plans the way I wanted to. And I was in plays pretty much all day. And, one of the biggest things that's been changing in how I've been trading is I used to be very, like, only one, like, type of trade. Like, I would only trade a certain setup, and if that setup wasn't there, I wouldn't trade all day. And sometimes that would be, like, I wouldn't trade for a week, 2 weeks, or sometimes I'd place only 3-4 trades for the entire day. Or, I'm sorry, for the entire week. And now what's been happening is I've actually been trading way more. I've been trading long and short. I longed in DTSS yesterday. I longed a stock today, and it wasn't right. But, I've just been doing both, and I've been trading multiple tickers. Like today, for instance, I ended up trading, I believe, 5 or 6 tickers, which is, if you've been following me for some time, it's out of the norm for me. All right, let's see. Homeboy's trying to kill me. Nah, he ain't trying to kill me. All right, okay. I don't know why. I was trying to swipe that card earlier, and I couldn't swipe the card at all. Like, I kept trying to swipe over and over. Just was not working for me. Look at this. Watch this card. Look at this. If you've played this game, please, like, too fast. What's going on? Please, if you guys played this and you know how to swipe this. Really? What? Ah, finally. Oh my God. I've been trading both large caps and small caps. I'm no longer just a small cap trader. I've been trading Tesla a lot. Oh no! You fucking kidding me? Piece of shit. I've been trading. Look at that asshole. I've been trading Tesla a lot, short bias, and sometimes there were some long occasions, but mainly short. They can't even see what I'm saying because I'm dead. And then NIO, but I've also been still trading small caps too. And, you know, it's not just big caps. That's like my Regions cards, Risky Biscuits. Man, that's like trying to go to the grocery store and they're like, "All right, sir, that card's not working. Nah, try it again. Try it again. Nah, that card's not working." Then you like try to get another card and you know that card works, but then it's just freaking embarrassing and frustrated that you're holding up the line. That's literally what it felt like. I was sitting there trying to swipe that card over and over, and yet nothing was happening. And let's see, did they vote the imposter? It's a yellow guy. Yellow guy killed me. Faded Tesla today. Good shit, man. Good shit. I actually missed Tesla today. I didn't miss it. I just wasn't watching it, so it wasn't on my radar. I ended up. Which tickers did I trade? BB, shorted BB, did great on BB, great execution, great everything. And the biggest thing that, you know, one of the things that I've been really focused on is just one thing at a time, guys. Just one thing at a time. How do you trade large caps the same way as penny stocks? I trade them both the same now, Eric. Eric, I don't trade the same I used to, like there's a way I used to trade back in the day where it's just like, okay, here's a setup, it's overextended, gap down. I'm going to short it on a pop and then hold it all day. I don't do that anymore. More so, I'm looking at trends. I'm looking at technical analysis, and then I'm developing a plan. And so I trade my small caps the same way. Poor guy. Trade the small caps the same way that I trade the big caps. Now, the biggest difference, though, there is a difference. Like I developed the plan the same way, but how I trade it, I guess I should clarify, is a little different. When I'm trading the big cap, I got to give it more range because big caps don't really, they move a little different, right? Like if you're risking $1.50, or that's not a big cap, like $150, and you're like, okay, if it goes above $150, I need to get out. That doesn't really work there. I like to give it some room, like 150 to 152, 150, 150, and then see what it does before I get out, because I used to take that same way I traded on small caps where if it broke a key level, I'm out. That doesn't work with big caps, at least not for me. I got to give it some room. I got to give it some wiggle room. Small caps, kind of like that. It depends on the setup. Some small caps, if it's been holding the support level for a long, long time, and it's just hitting it over and over and over, and then all of a sudden it's about, you feel like it's going to break, those are the ones where I'm probably going to cut it right at that break, because a support level that's been tested over and over and over again means there's a lot of confidence behind it. So it also means when it breaks, there's a lot of people who are going to get like, what the hell, what just happened? It broke. And they're going to get out real quick, and you're going to get that huge flush, which is why when I first started trading a long time ago, I remember my first trade, I think I lost. It's just dumb. It was just dumb. I just lost way too much money. And I was just like, you know what? I bought a stock. I had support. I sized in. This was like the very first 6 months of my trading career. And I wasn't even a trader. I was a gambler. I had a great career. I was a partner in a firm in Dallas. And so I had money. And so I didn't care. And I lost I think it was if my wife was watching, she's going to be pissed. But I lost a lot of money. I lost like $5,000 or $6,000. I don't know. But I was so pissed off. And was not happy at that. And I realized I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And that's when I started to study trading. Oh, God damn it. Let's see. How do you trade? How do you go about developing new strategies to trade? Parment, the way I do that is pretty much I when you've been watching the screens for as long as I have, you'll start to pick up things. Like for example, the best way I can explain it is if I'm driving to work. You drive to work every day, right? You're going to work and you know the routine. You know how to get to your office or your job. You know you got to take the highway, then get on the feeder road, then take right at that tree, and then go straight down to the building. But you know that every day, and every day you take that drive, and every day you notice the same things happening. It's the same vibe of traffic, the same couple of cars at the stoplight or at the gas station. But then one day you start to notice the store starting to get busier and busier every day that you drive by it. And you're just like, that's interesting. And then you're thinking, you know what, I think that's going to be a popular place. And then all of a sudden, when all of a sudden it's just flooded with people, and there's just so many people there. That is what kind of like trading. With trading, I'm watching the market. Oh my god, dude, I can't. It's like I can't concentrate and play this game. I just died already again. It's ridiculous. But like trading, I'm watching the market every single day. And while I'm watching that market, there's so many times that you'll start to see things. I know you've seen things, man. You'll see things. You're like, I've seen this before. And you'll start to see it again. Like, and you probably get that itch where you're like, I want to trade it. But then you don't because you're scared, right? You're like, I don't know if it's real. I don't know if it's a real trade. I should just only trade this. Like, I've been there, so I know what that feeling feels like. But instead of doing that, just start tracking it. Because that could be a setup in itself. And one thing that I've learned, I say one thing, there's so many things that I've learned, but one of the things that stands out from that question you just asked is, no joke, man, don't follow all these people who say there's just one setup and it'll make you money and you'll be great. It's just bullshit. I'm just going to tell you that right now. What is true is there's thousands of ways to trade. I'm not kidding you. I've met so many traders, and every trader trades completely different. I know there's a trader friend of mine that I traded the exact same ticker today short, and he traded it long, right? And we both made money. Like, there's so many ways to trade, and we saw it completely different. I saw it as a short, he saw it as a long. So that's something that I've just, over the years, I've realized that it's not really a setup, right? That's just easy to sell, right? Oh, here's a pattern, trade this pattern. That's easy to sell because that's what people want to do. They want to make money. But for me, it's not as simple as that. It's more big picture is important, because how many times have you seen a setup and it just doesn't work for you? Probably a lot, right? And then you don't take it, and then another one you do take and it does, and you do take it and it doesn't work, and then you skip out on the next one and it doesn't work. It's because everything matters. Like, the whole picture matters. You got to look at the big picture on the daily, and then the volume, and then you got to look at where are people stuck at? Where are people frustrated at? Where have I been before, where I used to chase or buy, and now where would I be scared and just be getting out if something happened? You got to start thinking more like that, and then you'll start to realize there's setups everywhere. Like, okay, what's going on? First off, I'm the worst multitasker. And the other thing is, you'll meet over time. You're gonna meet traders who trade everything completely opposite of you, and everything you've been taught when you're new. You're like, oh, I only should trade this setup. This is never a good setup. And then you'll see someone else make money trading in that way. Maybe that hasn't happened to you yet, but when I first started, I was very picky, where I would only trade one type of way. And then I was meeting people who are all trading all these other ways, and I was like, you should never do that. And I was so close-minded. I was like, you should never, short something that's a micro cap. And I used to be that way. And it's not black and white. Trading is not black and white. Really, it's not. Edwin, where do you think is better to start with, penny stocks or options? I don't know shit about options, so I'm going to say penny stocks. Ravi, do you data track in order to refine your strategies, patterns, like how Ducks and Katana do? At first I used to do that all the time, and I use Excel, and I would track everything, and that really helped. This guy's gonna kill me. Oh my god, he better not fucking kill me. So homeboy, color. I don't know if I trust it, but he died. So it's not color, and it's not... Who was next to me? Was it Swim Idol or Don't Kill Me? Was it yellow or gray? I don't remember. Please comment. Let me know. I know color was next to me. So green and... Okay. I used to track, and that does help. I'm not going to say... Like, I think it's a great way to learn how to trade. Like, when I started tracking, it gave me more confidence on a certain setup. So, yes, it's good to do. I don't do it anymore because the way I trade is more of technical and trends. And so, therefore, it's really the same kind of setup, but there's like hundreds of different setups where I'm just trading really just, I don't know how to explain it. I'm a technical trader is what I do now. I'm not a setup trader. I'm old school. I play SNE. Madden 93? Are you kidding me, dude? That's awesome. That's awesome. Warren Mike's found so many glitches I can defeat the SNE Madden 93. That's awesome, man. Me and the wife actually bought, or she bought, our old school like NES. And it wasn't even an NES. It was so small. It's like this small NES player that had 600 games installed in it. And we were playing that. We only had we played for like one day and we got bored of it. But it was pretty cool. What's up, RS? How you doing, man? L, what's going on now? Welcome to the live stream, man. Or I don't know if you're a guy or a gal, but welcome. I always see your commenting on the show. I appreciate it very much. Thank you. I've always been curious, what was your full-time job before you got into trading? I was a VP. Well, first it was a partner of a firm that was in healthcare, physician recruitment, and I would train a team to go sell for our services. They would hire us to find doctors for their hospitals, and then I left them and went to a competitor, and I became a VP. That's when I left my job. If you know my story, I left my job cold turkey, did terrible for the first year, made no money, and then went back to work at a competitor as a VP. Luckily, God helped me out, and I ended up working for a VP with a way bigger firm than where I came from. So it was great, and doing the same thing. I trained people how to meet CEOs, C-suites, cold call them, schedule meetings. I traveled everywhere, shaking hands, selling that service, and then now I don't do that anymore. Ravi, Super Smash Bros. Dude, Super Smash Bros. Is my jam. I freaking love Super Smash. Nest, all the way. Nest is all the way. I love Nest. Nest is dope. Okay, there's only 3 people in this game. We're not going to sit here and just wait all day. Like, what's the deal? Why? Let's go. Awesome. Oh, you know what, Ravi? I used to also like Captain Falcon. Freaking love Captain Falcon. It's like easy knockouts. But now the new Super Smash is like freaking ridiculously hard. I'm just not good anymore. Pretty much what it is. I like playing computer games. I like playing like first-person shooters now. Frank, any suggestions on getting to the next level? I've been trading full-time for 16 years, but struggle making big money. I've increased my risk multiple times, but just can't seem to break out. I think it's because you're, first off, 16 years. That's awesome. So good. Oh, shit. Good job with that, man. And have you been, when you say full-time, I'm guessing full-time can mean a lot of things, right? Full-time can mean you have multiple streams of income, because I have multiple streams of income. It could mean that you're only living off your trading. I don't know what it means to you. But if you've been consistently profitable for 16 years, then you need to size up slowly, bro. Like, that's the problem I've noticed. Like, everyone tries to size up. I've never done this, guys. Nice. Everyone tries to size up so quickly. Like Tim Grittani, who I talk to quite often, and when I talk to him, he tells me that he'll size down. Like, he's sized down when he makes mistakes. He's sized down. Phil Godecker sizes down. Nate was sized down. Everyone's been on my show. I know they all was sized down. and when they make mistakes, but also when they're growing their account, they don't just double in size, bro. They don't, because if you double in size, it's going to wreck your mind. So just grow so slow. Like, let's just say you're risking $1,000 per trade. And then the next time you want to trade, just risk 1,100, maybe 1,200. But I bet you're probably risking like, oh, I'm going to go 1,500, 2,000. Go real small, and maybe even small on 1,100 if that affects you. Maybe 1,050, because the slower you go, the better. Because at the end of the day, oh shit, let's just vote for someone, huh? Because at the end of the day, let's see if we killed the right guy. The slower you go, at least you're growing, and you're concentrating on execution rather than trying to make profits. Get out of your head about trying to make big money. Like, get that shit out of your head, because that's going to make you lose. Because you literally said struggle making big money. Like, who the fuck, like, what is big money, really? At the end of the day, what the hell? Big money to you might be $1,000, but to homeboy it might be 10,000, and then to me it might be 30,000. It's all relative. Get that out of your head. You're thinking the wrong way, and you need to be more focused on executing well. Who gives a shit about profits and loss? Just execute well, and then size up a small, tiny bit, and continue to execute well for about a week. Size up a small, tiny bit, and if you do that for a year, you will be probably where you want to be. So just slow down, brother. Rajan, can you talk about the importance of volume? Yeah, man. So volume is like, it's like confirmation. You know, there's one thing to be said. I used to, when I first started trading, I used to think, when I first learned about volume, I was like, okay, I need big volume to confirm, right? So if you see like a breakout with big volume, that kind of confirms the move, right? Or if you see a drop on a candle and it's coming to an important support line, you want to make sure that whenever it bounces, there's big volume, right? And you always hear that from traders, like, you know, wait for the volume to come in. And that's what I used to think too, like to a degree that's somewhat true, right? Wait for the volume. But volume is confirmation, okay? Because when volume's coming in, if you're just staring at your chart and looking at volume, you're going to miss a lot of trades. It's more of price is number one, okay? Because the way technicals are ranked, no one can argue this. You need price in order to trade. You need to know the price of a stock. That's number one most important thing. Number two, that automatically comes on your platform, it shows you it's so important, is volume. Volume is second to price. It's the only thing second to price. So when price is giving you a signal, you need to just get in your trade, and then when volume confirms it, then you can feel more confident. Now, if volume does not confirm it, doesn't mean it's wrong. It just means you need to be cautious. And so volume to me is more of a confirmation. Did the traders you interviewed give you private coaching? No. And what is good for trading psychology? Always sell too soon, scared to keep it. Any book, anything. Trading in the Zone, Brian. Favorite book. And another thing I'd say, turn off your P&L. Don't upload your P&L for the entire month. Don't look at where you're up or down for the entire month, and get it out of your head, and I promise you, you'll fix that. And if you do that and only look at executions, like if you have DOS, you can show your triangles when you enter and exit, and just make sure you exit and enter at good areas and just concentrate on that, and you'll improve it. Okay, let's see. Oh shit, you guys are asking faster questions. Frank, thanks. Only trading income. Dope, man. Good job. Hey, by the way, Frank, hopefully it didn't come out harsh. I mean, everything from the bottom of my heart. It's freaking dope that you are where you are. Awesome. Hats off to you. A lot of people can't even get there. So I'm freaking proud of you, but I'm just being blunt. I'm a blunt person, so. This is so good. Be the sort of playing Among Us. Yeah, brother. Makes sense. If I'm at 1,000, what do I risk? $10. Yeah, if you only have $1,000, like, I'm terrible at math, but let's see. If you only have $1,000, yes, $10. I want to have enough trades where I can be 100 times wrong 100 times before I lose everything. And the chances of you being wrong 100 times is very slim, unless you really don't have a setup strategy or whatever you want to call it, like then you might want to wait and paper trade first until you know what you're doing. Brian, I don't have a lot. No, please don't kill me. I don't have a lot of experience, but if I feel weakness and there's weakness at level 2, I would sell. There's a lot more. I don't know, honestly. I don't really understand what you're saying, my man. Like if you're just adding to what I was talking about, cool. Or if that's a question. Poco Arts, what's up, man? That's a cool name. I don't know if you're making Pokemon or what, but that's been coming back huge. Shit, I miss that boat. Can you talk about scanning for stocks? Like the criteria you guys use. I'm struggling to look for stocks. What to look for to get the same stocks you guys look at. I always see same stocks from traders. Oh, okay. So, first off, there's days where I trade 4 or 5 tickers, and they're nothing that my friends or other traders are trading at all. So, don't worry. Like, the first thing I want to say is stop comparing yourself right away. Stop comparing yourself to me, to Nate, to Tim Grattani, to Steven Ducks. Who gives a shit about any of them, including me? Who gives a shit about me? Like, don't worry about me. Don't worry about anybody. Just worry about you, man. You're the most important person because you're in control of what you do and decide. So what you need to do first is you need to determine what is your setup, okay? So like, for example, let's just say you're a short seller and you like to short stocks over 50% that are gapping up because you found out that the odds are high they'll fade all day, right? And if that's the case, then I like Finviz. Finviz is free, bro. Like, you don't need to pay for anything. Finviz is free. If you have DOS, you can create a scanner with DOS, which you have to pay for DOS, which I use, and you can create a custom scanner. But Finviz is free. You can scan every day at the end of the day and figure out what is spiking, and then pre-market. You can use your built-in scanner with any software you have. You're just looking for the biggest percent gainer. Shut the hell up. What is going on? Apparently, we are losing oxygen. Oh, shit. 8 seconds. Oh, shit. Yo. 8. No. Fuck. So, whatever your strategy is, definitely, like what I do personally, I'll just tell you what I do. I look at the biggest percent gainers. I look at the biggest percent losers. And you're probably like, wait, losers? Like, I'm sure you probably heard people in the past say, don't ever look at the losers. There's no edge there. It's they just because they don't know there's an edge there, right? There's so many ways to trade. I look at the biggest percent losers, the biggest percent gainers. I look at everything that moved yesterday and was hot and see what it's doing today. And I keep track of all those stocks. And then I'm just looking at which ones look appealing to me and which ones do I think are like, ooh, these are no-brainers. These are easy. And I trade those. And I actually made a video, brother, that goes into full detail. And it's on my YouTube channel where it shows you how I scan for my specific setups, one of my setups. So that way you can just mimic that if you'd like. But Finviz is perfect, man. It's free too. So definitely use that. And if you want to use Finviz pre-market, you can pay for it. I have no idea how much that is. What's going on? Let's go back to the questions. Appreciate the response. Is there a video? Damn. Appreciate all you guys asking questions. Bear with me because I'm answering. My goal is to answer your questions with the truth and be authentic. And so it takes time. Wayne, thanks for doing this work. Help us get the mindset. Hell yeah, man. I'm proud to do it. I'm happy to do it. I wish this was around when I first started because I would have saved so much money, man. Because you don't need to pay for any services personally. Like, I'm teaching my buddy and I'm telling them you don't need to pay for any services. In fact, all you need to do, I did an episode my last episode where I talk about how I'm teaching my buddy. It's literally what I'm telling him, and I'm going to try to keep that up to date with you guys so that way I can get the benefit of what I'm telling them. Oh, shit. Cool. I've never played this map, so... Oh, shit, it froze. Let's go here. Don't you kill me. Let's pay attention. Wait. Oh. Oh, no. Perfect. All right, so who's next? Ravi, is there a video or book you would recommend in order to get better at reading level 2? I like to find, dude, bro, go watch my level 2 video. Just aired a couple of days ago. The community has loved it. They say, you can just read the comments. They say it's probably one of the best ones they've ever seen, even from paid services. Go check that out. Level 2, it's like the last 2 videos I did, or 3. I know it will help you because level 2 is overcomplicated by some. They try to make it seem like it's such a big deal. But at the same time, I'm not saying it's not. It's definitely hard. It's definitely hard. But how to explain it doesn't need to be. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Nice. Okay. Damn, how many? Homeboy just standing there. I don't know about that guy. Why am I orange? Black guy just walking around. How do I? There we go. Oop, yellow guy's just walking around. Don't trust anybody. Don't trust any of these fuckers. Open this door. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Open this door. Alright, here we go. Oh shit. You know how many times I've died by doing this kind of shit? It's fucking terrifying when that happens. Boom, boom, bum, bum. Awesome. Alright, thanks for Raja, I appreciate the response and taking time to this. Appreciate it. Yeah, no problem, man. Frank, so crazy you hit the numbers exactly. I went from 500 for years to 1K last year to 2K. Difficulty, that was a great advice. No problem, my man. I'm happy for you, brother. Pokey, what I mean is for starter trader like me or learning any free tools you use for scanning for stocks. Yes, FinViz, my man. Free tool. And just keep it simple. Scan for big percent gainers. Do that first. And you can even keep it more simple and scan for anything that's up over 20% with a minimum. It used to be a million volume, but I think it's changed now because the volume is wild. So I would do like a minimum of like 10 million maybe, and 20% up plus. And then you want to make sure something has very good smooth price action is preferred. And then something that's overextended that continues the next day would be a preferred. And then over time, if it keeps going up, that's an easy setup. If it keeps going up and up, let's say 2-3 days, then there's going to be a lot of people who are in it. And so the first day that we have a strong rejection or a red day, and red day, I don't mean because it's red on the day. I mean because it had like maybe a spike with a freaking massive death candle that came back down with, red candle with massive volume confirming that there's a huge seller up there and profit takers. That could be a sign of the end, and you can start shorting that. That was one of my favorites back in the day. Yo, B, love the channel, bro. Thanks, Jimbo. I appreciate that, brother. Parmet, you should definitely interview TSX Trader Jeff. You would be amazed at how good this kid is. I don't know who that is, man, and I'm not knocking anybody, but there's a lot of fucking fake people out there, too. So, there's that. So, I don't know who he is. So I can't say anything, but I'll check him out. Appreciate it. I'm always cautious. And shit, I don't know if there's, you just never know. You really don't. I don't fucking know either. Mawanda, any tips on not pre-exhausting yourself early in the day? I tend to use my buying power in the morning when I should be saving for the afternoon for ideal setups. Well, I think you just answered your own question, right? If you know your ideal setups in A+ in the afternoon, don't trade in the morning. Why even turn on your platform? Turn it off. Turn it on midday and look at setups, see which one's setting up. What's going on here? Like, I haven't seen a dead body. And then only trade then. Like, oh shit, I don't like this guy. Oh shit. That reminds me, Mawanda. I used to only trade one certain setup, and there would be days where I wouldn't trade. I'll just sit there on my hands and never place a trade. And then there were times where I went through a phase where I had a paper account as well, and I would trade that in the morning when there wasn't a setup just to practice. And then I would only trade my real account when a real, oh no, when a real setup showed up. So I suggest trying that, and really just don't log in at all until the afternoon. You have $1,000, resell some items until that doesn't become as scalable, and also still study the market, of course, and trade small volume until you have bigger, better funds. L. Cool, L. I don't know if you're asking a question, L, or if you're just adding more value to someone else, which I appreciate. Moan, by the way, love what you're doing here. Thank you. Thank you for that. Parliament, also, what are your future plans for the channel? Like the content and upcoming guests. Well, I got a badass guest coming in, Sandro. He trades freaking weird compared to anyone I've ever interviewed on the show. Doesn't use technicals or fundamentals. It's freaking wild. And just proof that there's so many ways to trade. And but I have future interviews with some subscribers like you guys. If you're part of the show and you comment in the community board, or anytime I do ask a question community board, I randomly pick people sometimes and bring them on the show to talk about their trading, help them out. So I have 2 of those coming out soon as well. I actually have a recording session tomorrow with my team to make future videos that are more educational, just like the level 2, just like the ones where I'm by myself. If you have ideas for that, go to the community board on YouTube and comment on the question. My question was, what are your ideas for future videos? I'm planning to use those to inspire me for future videos and pick one of those for sure to do. So give me some ideas. I appreciate it. But the plan with the channel is to continue to grow, continue to provide value, and continue to give back to the community and inspire people like you all to give back as well. Like, get out of this mindset of like making money for yourself and trying to charge people to make more money. Get that shit out of your head. Like, give back, help people grow, help people be more financially responsible, give back to others. Like, that's what I'm about. Let's see. Rajan, can you describe the exit plan you would recommend for a beginner? So, since this is a vague question and the answer may not be what you want. Ooh, Duda. Is he the imposter? Look how plain my guy looks. Ooh, shit. Oh, shit, we got his ass. I didn't see anybody did. I don't know if you guys did. I saw nobody. The exit. Like, what is the best way to exit? So before you enter a trade, you need to have a plan. And you need to know where in this chart am I wrong? And wherever that is, when it goes above that area or below, if you're long or short, get the hell out. Like, don't even question it. Like, get out. Put a hard stop. And don't worry about those people who pitch the idea of, oh, hard stops don't work, you get hunted. All those people are just conspiracy theorists. They're the ones who also, just like conspiracy theorists who think we never been in the moon, like, or the earth is flat. There's no real valid proof that these guys have. They just heard from another friend who heard from another friend. It's just bullshit. So, and even the ones where it's just hard stops, I've always used them, always will, and they freaking do wonders for me. What's up, Lost One? How you been, man? Dude, you've been freaking, I don't know where the hell you been. Look at this guy. This guy's not the imposter. Red is okay. We're good with red. Lost One, I appreciate you, man. Watching this show, commenting. I love it, man. Appreciate it, brother. Brian M. When do you scare of offering, usually for keeping overnight your longs? Thanks, buddy, for the response. So, Brian, how you type that is really hard for me to understand. So, could you retype that? I don't really understand, my man. Sorry. Cousin. Oh, no. Oh, red's good. We're good with red. I'm going to say red is fire. Let's see. Red is not the... No, it's not red. Why am I playing with Spanish people? What the hell? Okay, cousin of Hermes. New to trading with a game plan. I get to trade 3 days a week. Paper trading only right now. Question. Are we, new traders, learning the wrong lessons that most plays will work in this hot market? That is a very good question, dude. That's like, dude, great question, man. Hold on. Can I even do anything like good fucking job or like pin this message? Like, good question, man. The reason that's a good question is because, first off, I don't know the answer. I do know that there's a lot of people who are new to trading that will make money and then they have no idea that they're making money by making mistakes, because trading isn't about doing the right thing, right? Like, just because you do the right thing doesn't mean you win money, right? You can do the wrong thing and win money. You can do the right thing and lose money. You can do the wrong thing and lose. You can do the right thing and win. It's so different than what we've all grown up to know, right? In the real world. So the other thing that's changed with this current market is, dude, that was 2020. Damn. 2019, 2018, when I was trading those years, dude, like when you wake up in the morning and you see a stock that was trading, $1 million or even 10 million pre-market, you'd be like, holy crap, what is going on? Like, this is a monster. You look at today, you'll see 3 or 4 of those pre-market. And then you'll see stocks trading 500 million shares or 1 billion shares. That's never happened back in the day. In fact, if you heard me earlier in this while we were live streaming, I was answering a question of how to scan. And I said scan for anything that has at least 1 million shares traded at the end of the day. Because back in the day, that's what we scanned for. And now that's irrelevant. Everything's trading 1 million shares in the first minute. It's like, it's ridiculous. But is that going to stay the same this year and next year? I don't know. I suspect that volume will settle down over time once all these stimulus checks stop coming in, everyone gets their jobs back and so forth, because I think they won't have time to trade. A lot of people have lost their jobs. So there's a lot of money in the market because they're trying to make money with the little that they have left or saved, and it's such a big risk to try to use the money you save because you lost your job to make money in the market, because you're just going to lose it all, because trading is not easy. It's very hard, and it's frustrating because I see people push that trading is easy, that, hey, I have this trader who's profitable in 1 month. Like, bullshit, dude, because 1 month of profits means nothing. 3 months of profits means nothing. A year minimum means something. But at the end of the day, I know many traders, including myself, where I had 3 months of profits and then I blew it all up. So don't fall for that, okay? Like, don't risk your hard-earned money. Trade small, trade paper. And so, yeah, there's going to be lessons you're going to be learning that are making money on by mistakes. But if the volume stays this way forever, then I don't know. Like, it all depends on what mistakes you make. But I 100% am certain there's a lot of people who are making money now that will not make money probably this year like they made money last year. I know people who blew up their account already. They thought they were a great trader, and they lost it all because they just kept buying everything. And then they held, and they weren't good traders, so they didn't know about planning and holding. They're like, oh, come back, and they just lost it. So I do agree with that. Poco, thanks. I would try look at your video. I don't really have any sort of setup, to be honest. I'm still learning, so I have no idea what setup. Cool. Go watch my tandem trading videos where I share my screen and live trading, actual live trading, where I talk about what I'm looking at pre-market. I show what I'm looking at. I show what my plan is. I talk about it out loud to myself so I get better. It's like coaching myself. And then I execute the plan, and then I talk about how I'm feeling while I'm in the trade live, no hindsight. And then when it's over, I review it. So like, that's real commentary, not record it and then I look at it and then put commentary in it. Go watch that. It'll give you some ideas for strategies. Lost one. I became a trader through free content and trial and error. There's no need to pay for someone to tell you to use your personality in the market. It's a journey. Lost one. Well said, my man. Well said. People need to go read that man's comment and understand the only reason you're paying someone is because you want to get rich quick, and that doesn't work. Marcelina. Oh my god, I love this game. I want to play too. Hey, if you guys want to play with me, you can definitely play with me. I create a game and y'all can just join this game. Although it's already 7 o'clock, I'll probably be stopping soon because my wife is probably going to be like, are you going to be there all day? You know, like, you are married. Okay, how do I play this game? I have no idea what I just did. But I won, which means I'm good. It's just like trading, right? Poco, I'm currently going through Trading the Zone as you have recommended. Dude, great book, Poco. Twoo, cool stream. Cool, brother. Is that what you did? Dope. Why does it keep scrolling down automatically? Frank, thanks. One more thing. I can only handle trading 2:30 to 4, and that's what I'm good at. If I try to go in early, it exhausts me. Have you experienced other trades with similar restrictions? Absolutely. Brian, dude, you honestly have one of the most down-to-earth guys. Oh, thanks, brother. I appreciate that, man. It means a lot to me, man. Dangerous haircut. That's a funny name. That's a funny name, bro. Dangerous haircut. Pleasant surprise? I guess. L. Can you say refresh for those that don't follow you on Twitter? If you use level 2 at random prices, you will get random results. Pretty deep stuff on your Twitter. I did say that. And that's true. Like level 2 is good to use, but if you use it at random parts in the chart, it will not be useful. When I first used level 2 or learned about it, and I saw all these people saying, oh, level 2 is how I killed this trade. I couldn't have done it without level 2. And they started selling this idea that level 2 was the holy grail. It's bullshit because it's not. And the other thing is level 2, it's vague, right? Like when they say that, I was naive, right? And I said, all right, I'm going to study level 2. I studied it. And then all of a sudden I became obsessed with it. And then I started watching it. I said, I got this. I got it. So I started using level 2 at random prices. And it wasn't working. I thought, hey, this looks like it's slowing down. Or this looks like it's a right place to buy because there's support here based off level 2. And then I just take so many losses. And then I realized that level 2 doesn't give it doesn't matter. What matters is it a key area on the chart? Is there strong support there? And if there is, and then level 2 confirms it, then it's a better odds that you're going to be right. I'm not a very good teammate in this game because I'm mainly talking to you guys. All right. Ravi, do you think Stocks Trader Psych channel is worth the money paid? Basically wondering if learning on your own is possible versus learning in a group. I think personally everyone knows how I feel. I don't push anybody's service and I don't support anyone's service. So hopefully that says enough. I do believe you can learn on your own, and that's why I'm trying to do as much as I can to help with that. And also there's other channels out there who provide free info that help. Let's see, let's scroll down a little bit. R3, what would you say is the biggest warning sign or red flag for a short to cover their position? Like, what are some indicators to tell you that the stock could possibly have a short squeeze? If there's major trend forming that's bullish, like a ascending triangle with the VWAP underneath it and the support building, then you better watch out. And if you see volume starting to get stronger, and if you thought that it should have been dying and instead it's recovering, like, you better watch out because there's a lot of shorts who are stuck just like you. All right, I need to participate, right, guys? Not me, es rojo. It's, God, I can't remember. Let's vote for the red guy. See you later, Imposter M. We'll see if you're the guy. Oh, shit. Sorry, buddy. Oh, no. White, yellow, purple. I don't know. Let's see. Gary, you mentioned you moved away from having a single set to be focused on. Could you tell us about what you're trading now. It's different from before. I'm swing trading and day trading. Been doing that for swing trading all the time since I've been day trading. But I talked about it earlier, so whenever you replay this, you'll see it. But I'll give you a quick answer because, like, what the fuck? Is that all you're gonna say? Oh shit. Basically, I trade off of technicals, long and short. If it is showing strong support, I may buy it. If it's showing strong resistance, oh, did he just kill me? The fuck? Erlin, do you know Stelios? He is a beast on list of stocks. Seems like most of the big success stories are from OTC community. Would be cool to hear you talk. I don't know that guy. Think so. Chris, great content, brother. Keep it up. Fire, fire, fire. You're fire, brother. Thanks, dude. Appreciate ya. Appreciate you too, Lost One. Brian M, when have long position overnight? Do you worry about offerings after market close usually? Oh, no problem, man. I understand. I appreciate you. First off, if you learn another language, that's dope. I need to learn Spanish. I don't know why I don't know Spanish. But I don't hold stocks overnight unless I'm swing trading. And then when I swing trade, I'm swing trading big caps. And so big caps, most of the time, don't have offerings. And if I am going to hold some overnight, which I don't when it comes to small caps because I do have offerings, I'm going to make sure you're going to have to read the filings and you're going to see if there's warrants and there's ATMs. And if you don't know how to do that, you better start to learn if you're going to hold overnight. And the other thing is you better size down whatever you think the size you should be in overnight, cut that in half because you're wrong and that will help you survive. Risky Biscuits to be news driven. He must be news driven. Nope, I don't know what you're talking about, brother or girl. I don't know if it's girl or guy, but Risky Biscuits, I don't know what you're talking about. Wayne, Sykes is worth it, but he's giving all away free. Oh, hey, thanks, baby. Appreciate that. All right. I think I'm going to end this because dinner is ready. So I appreciate all of you for watching. It means a lot to me. If you aren't subscribed to the show, please go take a minute, subscribe, share the show with others. I really appreciate that, especially if you've been enjoying the content, because I want to be able to help as many people as I can. So I appreciate all you guys, and y'all have a wonderful weekend. Thanks. Oh, don't forget, when you do subscribe, go to the community board, make your suggestions, because we're recording tomorrow videos, and I need more ideas.